Oh boy, yeah. Sorry, that was some technical issues there. Doesn't help that I'm sort of looking at a delayed version of myself right now. Well, that's alright. Yeah, a ton of technical issues with this. I know I wrote in the blog post that, basically, I just figured out more or less today that I can actually run it under Linux after all. I actually went to the trouble of setting everything up under Windows, getting basically duplicating my stream profile as close as I could underneath there. That was last night. Then this morning it's like, oh, I can run it over here anyway. And so, great, everything's set up. The problem is, of course, I'm bouncing between two different things on the same computer. So, for instance, the webcam settings, when I switched to Windows and switched back, screwed up. The Bluetooth settings, because these Bluetooth headphones had connected to a Windows machine last, which maybe had a different ID, they didn't necessarily connect with this. So I had to figure out what exactly to do with that. And of course, just because it works doesn't mean it works well. So I actually spent a fair bit of time tweaking my settings, making sure everything was set up proper in order to get it to actually work proper. And, well, now it actually is. So, let's get down to it. Oh, actually, hang on a sec. I've got a minor tweak to make over here. Might as well hide you. Right, and let's tab over. Although, yes, I should have started my splits too. Gotta be careful what I click. But alright, that's looking good. Oh, wait, you can't quite see what I'm doing over here. There we go. There, that should look a little bit better. I hope. Uno momento. This one. I was trying to be fancy with my setup just so I couldn't see it proper, but... Okay, it's a lot safer to actually see directly my output on the side there. So now I can just look over and be like, okay, that's what everything is. Alright, so let's go for a little bit of monster smooch in that, I guess. Yeah, I've seen a couple of playthroughs of this, never actually played it myself, so should be fun. I did do a reset of everything beforehand, so we should be good to go there. Alas, I am solo. Now I do know enough about the game to know that Calculister is in this side, and I mean, come on. Computer scientist, there's no way I'm not going to try and bed Calculister. Come on. Just to sort of maximize what you see, I'm going to do short games. Since we've only got about, I think about 2 hours or so of streaming, so let's do it this way. And I guess the tradition is I've got to actually say the words down here that aren't actually spoken. So, hopefully I've got enough water to hold me for a bit. Ah, spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Oh, who's my player now? Seem to have lost mouse, but that's okay. Because it turns out this also has keyboard, which I figured out before. Alright, well, tell you what. Oz is kind of cool, because he is canonically they, them. So we can flirt with whoever the heck we want. And hey, non-binary representation, folks.
Sure thing.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember clearly, 3 weeks left. And as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Scott Howell, 21. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly large heart. Huge heart. Miranda Vanderbilt. Sweet mermaid princess who is as cute as she was genocidal. Aww. Polly Geist, possibly 22. A party ghost with insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Damien Levy. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Well, I should hope so. Eliman de Lioncourt. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. See, now that's my kind of guy. So, forever? An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl. Maybe. Calculister! A library computer had become a sentient robot, ready to explore life to its fullest. You see why my heart's melting over this guy. And Vera Oberlin? Vera Oberlin, there we go. 23. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. I hate her already. It was clear it had to be one of them. But who? We only had 3 weeks left to choose our prom date. And even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we'll be using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Ooh, nice. Monster Prom's stupidest quiz ever will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into character stats. The way each of you will start is by having stats that better reflect. That way, each of you will have stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. You wish you were raised by a pack of wild wolves who happen to be tech moguls. You kick-ass models, blah blah blah. A mysterious old man who saved me from the streets. A really progressive marriage between kick-ass venomous snakes and actual fire. I love no fire and see no issue with being raised by it. Honestly, rad DJing would be totally mine. That 100-foot statue commemorating events so that in 1,000 years archaeologists can learn something about the people of our future. You either created about your least favorite political figure being devoured by rabid rhinoceri who are covered in badass tattoos. That glorious instant where your friend stopped you from texting embarrassing stuff to your ex while hella drunk. That mind-blowing twist of your favorite TV show that changed the life of everyone forever. Unlike all that boring stuff they show in the news. No, you know, rhinoceri devouring political figures, that's my style. What'll be your dream first date? Lovely walk in the forest after rescuing them from a dragon. Sweaty and manly wrestling match. A wild party in international waters. Sexy decompiling. There's no point going on. I mean, why would it be anything else? What would be a potential deal breaker for a potential lover? The person lacks manners. The person is boring. The person thinks Asuka is the best waifu. Person is mediocre. Person is coward. Person lacks taste. Taste. No, there's nothing for calculus. Okay, good. Alright, our first day.
Alright.
Oh, I've unlocked something just for doing nothing. Alright. So, do I show off in the auditorium, head to class, hang out in the library, party outdoors, hang out in the gym, or sneak away and hang out in the bathrooms? See, now if I was wooing a calculator, I would definitely go to class, I think. Because I want, you know, all the smarts I can. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. You spot Liam showing Calculister, yes, some images in his phone. Two of your classmates interacting without your interference? Unacceptable. You saunter over.
Greetings, my friends.
Ooh, he's looking hot. I call this one mournful macaroni and polyurethane cafeteria tray. If I had to describe it, I would say that it's haunting, challenging, and very artistic. Whew. Objectives acknowledged. Appreciating art. My goodness, they're both so snappy today. What the heck? Well, if you appreciate that one, you'll really appreciate this next one. I called Pickle Beats. It's obviously even more artistic than the last piece I showed you. Query: how much more artistic is image2.jpg relative to image1.jpg? Well, a lot more. Invalid quantity. Please provide a numerical value. Oh, Calculister, I love you. Well, that's a ridiculous question. Everyone knows that art can't be objectively measured. Counterclaim: all things can be objectively measured. Temperature, altitude, smarts, boldness, charm. Seems like Calculator's gonna list every single thing you can think of and or look up. That's a pretty gone down list. Looks like you need to resolve this. But whose side are you on? Look, I'm not gonna lie, Liam looks really hot right now, but they both look really hot. Who am I kidding? Oh, Liam, it's like you haven't read the Obscurity of Classic. Who cares? We're going for Calculator. Oh, of course I've read that book. I was the first one to read it. I read it 100 times. 100, which is an objective number. It's like art is objective. I gotta go real quick. Not to the library to go read that book or anything, just to space. I have to go to space for a concert. Concert on an asteroid that you're not hip enough to know about. Oh, I think they wanted to.
Critical levels of awesomeness detected.
Wow, you truly know a lot about measuring things. Allow me to show you my admiration by measuring you. Ah. Knowledge of measuring things, 9.6. Hair, 0. Attractiveness.
Eggplant.
Error, stack overflow. Subject is too hot. Processor overheating. You rush Calculister into the Cathalier's meat locker to cool him down, which gives you an opportunity to spend some quality time together. You gain +2 charm, +1 fun. Woo! Going up on the stats. Oh, lunchtime.
Alright.
Alright, Calculister is not here, so mostly I get to pick what I want to. Now this is the store over here. Well, I recognize the store icon as being, you know, somebody who actually gives me things to buy. But, I don't know, do I go to the store? Or do I hang out with the cool kids at the cool table? I've only got 5 money. Oh wait, Calculister is there. Now, if I'm gonna be wooing Calculister, I gotta keep the pressure up. When you arrive at Scott and Calculister's table, Scott isn't there. He comes back when you sit down, clearly delighted. Oh god. Why? Why? Are you trying to drive me away from you? Oh my god. Oh man, everybody's butts smell great today. It's like a bouquet of butts. A bucket. On brand. And look at this. Oz is here too. Hey Oz! I bet you also have a butt for me to sniff. True. Scott, I advise you to terminate your current course of action. What? Translating previous utterance into Scott-relatable format. One moment, please. Scott! Smelling butts bad. How can smelling butts be bad when smelling butts is good? It is not good, it is bad. See also uncouth, invasive, and totally nasty.
What?
But. Either Scott is malfunctioning or he's just been distracted by some fun new butts. Either way, you need to find a way to resolve this dispute. Look, we're just siding with Calculister at this point. Calculister is right, Scott. You gotta be polite and respect people's privacy. Why not prevent them with an official forum requesting a butt smelling?
Touchdown!
Which is good. Oh, already. Why are you doing it without consent then, you dope? God. Think! Although I admit, I am saying this to somebody who is currently in just underoos and some sort of gunk. Scott hands you a piece of purple construction paper. On it he has written, "Can I smell your butt? Yes, no." See, that's the way to do it. This is not a legally sound document, allow me to insist. I just realized this. Calculister is dressed like Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Wow. Calculister prints out 500 copies of very official bureaucratic forms and hands them to Scott. He's clearly put some thought into this.
Gah!
Form A55 Annual Factory Revenue Request. Wow, it's even got a CO from the Bureau of Unilateral Tush Tasting. You see now, friend Scott, bureaucracy can be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna pass these out to everybody. The Scout Calculator... Oh, well, Scott gone, Calculator prints out a single copy of a different form and hands it to you. It's Form ALU6969. Romance Escalation Consent Request. Nice. Game is not subtle.
All right.
I have 5 money though. See, in real life, if you were to be constantly pressing somebody like this would be totally bad. You know, you gotta be your own individual. This is, however, a video game. Say you're the first one in class. You sometimes currently because you enjoy talking to your teacher. He's a bit better, but in a cool way. He treats you like an adult, and 2 of you discuss life and stuff in a very snarky way. Like in a teacher. Look at you, excelling at cliched movie tropes. Gain +2 and +1 invaluable life insight that will help you face the difficulties of being young. Checking out some plates of pasta in your dating app for people who are so lonely that they're starting to consider dating a plate of pasta. What? Luckily, Calculus interrupts you before you keep spiraling down like that. Oh. Dude. There I was about to exchange into a complex plotline protocol, but I was worried I might fail at it. And then it came to my mind. Ah, this is perfect shenanigans, so I thought if you're okay with helping me, it would be cool. You tell Calculus that you're in. You also tell him there's no need to use air quotes for cool.
I am happy.
Whoa, I'm already learning stuff. Exciting! So here's the thing. So far I've been enjoying myself being alive, but recently I've started to question myself. Am I doing life right? Am I good at living? By definition, yes. That's kind of existentialism and what life is, so yeah, you're totally doing it right. I do not know. All of this is so new to me, I might be doing it all wrong, so I want to consult some expert living organic forms. Technically, my character is made of fear, so it's not really living, but... Don't crack the formula, blah blah blah. Yikes! Oh, don't make that face. I'm not consulting you, my friend. My data shows you tend to answer questions based solely on how likely the answer will lead you to dating your class. Oh, called out. Called out. Game. Am I really that blatant? Yes, I am. It's valid to me, but useless for this endeavor. But my data also shows you excel at wacky misadventures, so you might prove a worthy partner for this. But no, I thought the best course of action would be consulting the 2 organic living forms that are key to turning me into a sentient being. If they pushed me into life, they surely have to be plenty wise. That's not how pregnancy works. Okay. Look, they're there now. Wow, okay. Yeah, I guess the fruit fell far from the tree.
Hello, fellow organic life forms.
Trying to solve the dilemma of finding the meaning of existence, and since you brought me into existence, I thought you might know. Oh god, it's confirmed. Fuck yeah, we know! Do we? Yeah, Scott! So being alive is like being this orange. Damien pulled a slightly squished orange out of his pocket.
Ah!
Oh yeah! You need to be like the best orange ever. As long as you're not a lame banana. I like bananas. So you need to win the game of life, but while being an orange. Remember not to be banana, Cal. Also, I think it's very important to be super high in vitamin C if you want to rock at being an orange. Not gonna deny it. That way you can be the best orange ever. Yes. You can also bring destruction to all the other puny fruits. I'm also having a time following your line of thoughts, my friends. That's because you don't have to follow us, you need to follow the orange. Or you're supposed to be the orange. Fuck! This is clearly going nowhere, and these 2 are not the best at metaphors. It's apparently up to you to lead them into building a valid life lesson. But how? We're talking a lot about what this orange is supposed to do or not to be, but if we ask the orange how it feels, eat the orange. Well, Calculus was projecting they want something sort of, creative or fun, so let's eat.
Not cool.
No, poor orange! Even being a very good high vitamin C orange, this orange couldn't stop its demise. Why is that? Oh, I know. It's because the orange was alone with no orange friends to help it. It's like sports. No matter how good you are, you need a team. I'm pretty sure there are a bunch of sports that don't require a team, Scott. Not the sport of life. True greatness is achieved by having a strong team around you. That's actually insightful. My god. What's happening to you? Also, if a sports person wins and nobody sees it, is it a real victory? Your metaphors seem to be very inaccurate and very sports related. Is everything sports? Yes. That's his cliche. I mean, I love sports, but I'm not sure if it's everything. What else do you love, friend Scott? Watching the stars. They're so shiny and nice. I wonder if there's a sport about watching stars. Make astronomy a sport. There is not. There are a variety of hobbies and jobs related to the observation of the celestial bodies. Sir, love ya. I love buddies and I love stars. It's true that sports are cool, but not everything. I can print out some information on stars for you if you like. Oh, thanks, Calculister. I'm so excited about this. I'm very bad at the sport of reading, but I'll give me very best, I promise. Calculister prints out some astronomy info and Scott leaves, reading all the papers very enthusiastically. Maybe we could turn this into a three-way between Scott and Calculister and I? That'd be a weird one. Very interesting. Maybe existence can be more about one thing. Maybe it's about exploring everything in oneself, to discover new things and be passionate about them.
I am happy.
Wow, friend Oz, we've gathered very useful data. I have high hopes for this wacky misadventure. Should we engage in high-fiving? Yes! Yes, we will. Calculister has also gathered lots of data on how to high-five. His high-five is so efficient you gain +2 charm and +1 boldness from it. Nice. Alright, day 2 morning.
Alright.
You know what? We have been pursuing Calculister pretty hard. We seem to be pretty set for him, so let's check out what's in the auditorium.
What's up?
Sorry, the shop, I meant. Hey, why would you study and prepare for your future when you can come here and buy some weird shit instead, am I right? Alright, what do we got? A corpse. Yeah, not my sort of thing. Some practical yet kind of funny glasses. I do an event. A blanket with 2 holes. And that sounds exhausting. So let's sell for a motivational poster. They used to be cool. No, yeah, no, I did that one. Your agent? No, I don't want that. See, I'm wise enough to know when a gift needs giving. Tampon from the former prom queen. Might be handy for another person. Russian novel with insightful approach. Always use Wikipedia generously. Yeah, very true. Sexy fake Latin accent. Hey, the hottest thing is being yourself, honey. But Latin accent is close second. Fake badass tattoo. It has flames and a skull and even a knife. With this you can murder your enemies, go to prison, make everyone your bitch, and then murder them too and go to some kind of super prison? Street cred plus 9 thou. Now, you know, in real life I would love this. In character, if I'm trying to woo Calculister, I think I would love this.
See you later.
Yeah. We want to save money for their college fund. We can spend it on weird stuff that's most likely useless. That's the spirit, champ.
Alright.
Are there any Calculisters? Yes, there are. You arrive at your chosen table, Calculister is there by himself. A few months later, Damien comes stomping up, even angrier than usual. My god, the costumes. Oh. Calculister, your stupid friend stole my candy bar! Scott stole your candy bar? What? No, the vending machine. Put money in, but the candy bar got stuck on the stupid coil thing. Ah, I see. Because we are both machines, you assume we are friends. Well, yeah. In this case, you are correct. Vendronica is my friend. But she is also a vending machine, and so cannot be reasoned with. I am sorry, friend Damien. I knew using my words were a mistake. Time I stick my handing up the old vending Ooh, no, do not molest vending machines. Friend Damien, desist. This is a gross violation. A vending machine's shoot is like your organic... butthole. I don't care if it is my organic butthole. I paid for that candy bar and I'm gonna get it. Oh dear. Oh, maybe you can say something to defuse this situation. Everything is about money, Damien. Maybe the vending machine doesn't want to give you your candy bar because of something you did. Oh, come on. Damien totally did something to the machine.
Huh?
Something I did, but I've never done anything to this vending machine. Except for punch it occasionally, my quarters got stuck, or when I'm pissed off, or when I'm happy, or when I haven't punched something in a while. Maybe that would do it?
Hmm?
Oh. Calculaster, do vending machines not like getting punched? Nothing likes getting punched, friend Damien. Whoa! Looks like this is one problem that can't be solved by punching. I thought I'd never see the day. Sorry about your rectum vending machine. You can keep the candy bar. Green letters, flash on the vending machine's digital display. Thank you. Calculator simulates a sigh of relief. Done a good thing. Hey, no stats thing either.
Alright.
Alright, well, I mean... class. That day you're astonished by some new stuff you learned in class. You thought high school was all about doing stupid shit with your friends and trying to find true love. Uh-oh. Who would have thought that class could actually be useful? What a nice surprise. You gain +1 valuable lesson. Good luck trying to use that with one again. And +2 smarts. Promise yourself using that pass-to-plate dating app. Yet here you are again. You can see how stupid the whole thing is. Yet this place of pappardelle looks way more delicious than loneliness.
Farewell.
Do that. Hey, friend Oz, what are you doing? Yes! Calculator's now popping up. I love it. You throw your phone away so no one can see you. Oh, I mean, you could have told me nothing if you didn't want to talk about it. The question was a mere protocol tactic to engage in conversation. Yes. But we're going to ask if you're up for a more wacky adventurous version of the meaning of life. Yes, no? Wait. We couldn't help but listen. Are you looking for the meaning of life? Yes. That was the... yeah. Then look no more. Oh, friend Miranda and friend Liam, are you providing insight on this through very weird and possibly inaccurate metaphors about oranges? What? No. Life should be like art. Yes, I very much agree. Explanation value. Useless unless more information is provided. What defines art? Well, art is an expression of oneself that aspires to explore the monster condition through the embodiment of specific aesthetics that defines the artist's worldview. It's a very good definition, but I realize it doesn't explain a lot. At its peak, it achieves universality while also being the most personal and individual form of expression. A big middle finger from the artist to the status quo as it ignores any convention or preconception. I'm totally, wooing Liam sometime. That's a very wordy definition, Liam. Don't listen to Liam. He uses too many words.
How majestic.
My favorite statues, paintings, and books are the ones that are dedicated to me, so it's clear that art should be about me. One of those definitions bear a clear parallel to throw light over the meaning of existence. Liam's definition of art revolves around exploring the monster condition and therefore the meaning of life. It creates a paradox, not optimal. Miranda's definition states that the meaning of existence is... Miranda? That sounds about right. Conclusion not satisfying. No way. You're all about satisfying your classmates. You just need to push one of these two into further reflection. Push them. You're always angsty against the status quo, Liam. Tell us, what's the status quo do to you? What's the origin of this rivalry? Sure, might be about random, but what Miranda's about? I think that's simpler and more elegant. Good question. I'm all about being a princess and being cute and ruling with an iron fist. Error, your royal blood, cute anatomy, and ruling birthright are yours by default. I think Oz is assessing the idea of free will, freedom of choice, how you, friend Miranda, would define yourself. What? You see, my analysis determines that you're a friend that's in state of stasis. You're too tied to attributes that are given to you since the day you were born. Wealth, social beauty, social status. But if you want everybody to follow you, then the most logical question to exchange is, where are you leading us? Where is Miranda heading? Whoa, those are really big questions. Let me consult my thinking serfs. Question. Good idea. No, this seems to be part of the issue. You tend to devote too much time on your subjects. You think this makes you wealthy, but it also makes you poor in individuality. Let me process a proper protocol of action. Loading. 68%. 54%. 98%. 99%. 99.5%. Plan processed. You'll engage in a day of enjoying existence without the meditation of any type of serf. Heavy lies the crown, so you let it go for once. You won't be a princess, you won't be a ruler, you will be Miranda. Well, I can try. Yes! And this is valuable data for us. Existence might also be about the exercise of free will and escaping your comfort zones. And so you spend the rest of the day helping Miranda survive without her serfs, which turns out to be harder than expected. It's astonishing how many things Miranda can't do by herself. You save her many times from accidentally dying in the stupidest ways. You all learn valuable lessons such as eating is necessary to survive, you're not supposed to stick your tongue in an electrical socket, and concrete is against all odds not edible. You gain +2 starts and +1 fun. Oh, I am just smart up the wazoo here.
All right.
Well, you know, I'm all about getting smarts. Don't really need money for anything. So let's do it. That day you learn a ton of spells that are all as cool as they are seemingly useless. Spell to renew sticker's stickiness. Hey, that one's useful. Come on. Game, don't give me that sass. Spell to turn chocolate and vanilla ice cream into vanilla and chocolate ice cream. I prefer chocolate and vanilla, quite frankly. Spell to gain +2 smarts. You actually use that last spell and you gain +2 smarts. That was not useless.
Fellow organic life forms?
And so, after careful internet research, this plant truly looks good enough to...
Greetings, my love.
Marry. Oh, this guy. Send nudes? No. Anybody asking for nudes is probably... Oh, right, this guy. That's right, it is I, the interdimensional prince, popping once more into this dimension to take an of legal age high schooler for my betrothed. Oh god. And this time I'm here for... Start to think of a polite way to explain yourself that you're only interested in one of your 8 most charismatic Caslites. Or perhaps some bonus newbies, or maybe even people not on anyone's radar after you bought an item at that shop or someone.
Utter elegance.
That plant right there! My plant? This plant? Plantulia Jolie? Calculister, you're amazing. I want to have your child. Yes, the very same. She, he, it, will they, however this inanimate vegetable choose to identify, is clearly my soulmate. And marriage to Plantulia is the only thing that will ever save my lonely soul. Calculister seems a little unsure. Gosh, why is the prince like this? Always crushing high schools to marry people and I guess plant life now? You need to stop him. Wait, do you need to stop him? Shouldn't you just let him marry the plant and stop pursuing your love interests? Oh wait, maybe Calculister would be sad if his plant friend got married. Would he? Ah, I don't know. I'll probably all just be based on your stats anyway. This is true. Yeah, the plant is really married to the sea. I don't want to let him just marry the fucking plants. No, Calculister seems concerned for the plant. It's married to the sea. Oh, thank the 9.5 gods! You see, in my dimension, you can only marry vegetation. It's very... Oh god, no. No, no, no! No, no, no! No, no! 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 Plantulia's marriage to the sea works greatly in my favor. I was willing to break interdimensional law for this union, but this makes things so much easier. I'll fish a cat! Oh no. A half-plant, half-man emerges from the interdimensional portal with ungainly movements achievable only by half-plant, half-man emerging from interdimensional portal. That would be pretty ungainly. Speaks in a strange language, halfway between human speech and the sound of wind rustling through leaves. It's hard to tell when the ceremony is over until... And that's that. In my dimension, you don't even have to ask the plant's father and or robot holding it for permission to wed. Ow! Goodbye, I'm off to consummate this union. Ugh. Harder to think exactly what such a consummation might entail, but luckily the prince is gone and you can move on. I didn't even get to say goodbye to Plantulia Jolie. Now she's gone. Forever. Into a different dimension.
Is this what people call lame?
It is, Calculister, it is. Emotions found, sadness, loss, moral betrayal. Alright, it's great that the princess didn't marry Calculister, but like... The hurt in Calculus is digitalized. It looks like Calculus isn't gonna do either. Or take you to prom. Fuck. -2 charm and -1 fun it is, I guess. Wow, that's screwed up.
Alright.
Alright, gotta make this up to Calculaster somehow. Against Damien, it's gonna be pretty obvious. Pretty easy. Damien, I have trouble getting a positive ID on objects in your possession. Would you declare their components? Sure thing, Robo-Bro. What have I got here is a can of gasoline, a lighter, and the grin of a man about to set the cafeteria table on fire. On brand. I comprehend now. It would seem to be the most logical extrapolation as you're about to set a cafeteria table on fire. Damn, Calculaster, how much plus smarts must you have to figure that mystery out? My intelligence cannot be calculated using your overly simplistic methods. However, my morality module indicates that setting a cafeteria table on fire is not within the bounds of acceptable school behavior. In fact, it seems to me in my metaphorical but not literal heart that it is not nice. Did I say that it was going to be nice? No, I said it was going to be awesome. Running back conversation to check for phrase, going to be awesome. Error, phrase not found. No, friend Damien, you never said it was going to be awesome. I didn't mean to! It was implied in the grid of a madman part. Calculaster, are you trying to ruin my fun? So side with Damien, side with Calculaster. Yeah, you know, we've got a designated table to set on fire. We should be using the designated table. Come on. Yes, friend Damien, friend Oz is correct. You must always obey the rules. The rules of Asimov, the rules of Spooky High. Oh god, no. Obeying the rules of Asimov leaves the problems. Rules of the universe with all structure and order. We don't have a choice to obey those rules. Fuck structure and order! Fuck Asimov and Spooky High! And fuck the universe! Fucking stupid universe, making things like tables you're not supposed to set fire to. But Damien, rules are there for a reason. All things are there for a reason. Like the designated arson table. The reason the designated arson table is there so that you can commit arson. But I don't want to commit arson that follows the rules. I want to commit arson that sets rules on fire. We'll put the rules on top of the table and then set the table on fire. Problem solved. But friend Damien, if you set this table on fire, surely Crazy Martin the werebear janitor will give you detention. You'll set nothing more on fire for the day. Whereas if you set the arson table on fire, you may be free to set many more things on fire for the duration of this day and every day. Calculaster smart. Dope.
I am happy.
Thank you, friend Oz, for helping talk sense into Damien. I think we did a good deed here today. We did. A good deed at Spooky High? Perish the thought.
Alright.
Alright, last chance. Put my charm. Yeah, I think that last thing was a sign that maybe I'm going a bit too hard on things. Calculaster. Creativity? That's probably what that is. Auditorium would be charm. Alright, let's try it. The day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Not a little? Your performance is intense and inspiring. You remember for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. And +2 creativity. Oh. Good for Calculaster. Want to help in this question for life. You do something, anything. You need to forget about last night. Ooh. Yum. Wow, okay. Hey Oz, are you ready to delve into more wacky misadventures together? I'm sure we once again gather fun on more meaningful data. Wait a second, you sicko. No, I know. What happened, friend Polly and friend Vera? Well, you know all the tea about this Instagram story we just saw. Let me see. Oh, it appears to be Oz engaging in partying with seems to be like a plate of Parapadel? Gave into my loneliness. I'm weak. I would say I'm just made of flesh, but I'm not made of flesh. I'm made of fear. Yeah, and if you wait for the next ones, you can see that last night was about much more than just partying. What a savage. Love your style, boo. What? They clearly had sex with a plate of pasta. That's not what pasta's about. I should know. I'm a lover of pasta. Oh, but are you that kind of lover? Oz seems to have beaten you at loving pasta. Lol. This is sarcasm because pasta plates aren't meant for sexual purposes? Nah, it's hilarious, but pretty okay by me. You do what you want to do with pasta. You can eat it, you can fuck it, you can use it as a hat. Everything goes. No, Polly. It's always the same with you. Going crazy all the time with no sense of direction whatsoever. Fuck directions! Life and pasta are about getting lost. No, you only focus on enjoying stuff and you've lost any purpose of direction. Like pasta. You want to eat and fuck pasta all day. But there won't be any pasta if you don't cook it first. You need to cook it first. You need to master it so you can get the most out of it. You conquer pasta first if you want to feast on it.
Seriously?
What? Honey, it's always the same with you. What's the point of conquering pasta? You forget to feast on it along the way. Oz, we need to help our friends reaching truce on this disagreement, which is about pasta and nothing else, as I can't say subtext to it. Nope, no subtext. There, you can get too lost focusing on mastering everything, dude. Sometimes you gotta enjoy a little effortless pasta. Let's play ravioli. Come on, plunge your hand into it. Now, I'm definitely much more in favor of Polly than Vera. So, let's dunk on Vera a little bit. Besides, we might get a hand in a plate of pasta. Now, show Vera how good it feels. You go first and dive your hand in the plate of ravioli. You can't stop your impulses, and you also start whispering love, promises, and dirty stuff to it. Wait a second, you pasta nova. You just had sex with a place pappardelle last night. You're open about it being casual sex and nothing else, or did you just tell the pappardelle lots of these things just to get your hands on it? Uh-oh. It's not going well. Yeah, what I thought. Don't get me wrong. I'm all for one stands that stands you feel like. Communication is key. Oh no, I'm being lectured on communication. Making meaningless promises to lure people in plates of pasta in your bed is just nasty.
Hey!
And not nasty in the sexual way. Good nasty is fucking a place of pasta. This is... Oh no. Holy cow, let's go. We shouldn't be encouraging this type of disgusting behavior. Oz has some plates of pasta they need to apologize to. No! 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 Apparently ghosted the paparelle too. Wow. An STD of caressing that plate of reality since you'd use any kind of protection. Wow. I think. Alright. Who will ask to go to prom? I mean, Calculester. It's all or nothing at this point.
My name is Calculester.
Let's hope
All right.
it worked out. Finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you. I must admit that I feel attracted to your stats as a person, which I have quantified numerically. Well, thank you. Also, you've achieved many love points, which is the measure I've created to compute my interest in you. You did this by choosing successful options in situations we've shared during the last weeks.
I am happy.
So, affirmative. Let's engage in a prom scenario together. Yes. Heart emoji
Life
indeed.
is wonderful.
Prom night was wild. You danced, you sang, you even kissed. Goal reached. You couldn't keep that pace for much long, so after some hours we proposed that you and Calculus would do something more chill. We settled on playing Federation of Fables, but he's surprised you proposing you could actually play it on him. Oh, wow. Game is very naughty. Turned out to be unexpectedly... I think it's very expected as sexual. Oh, it's more less likely to make Pluto again. Sorry, that his ship has sailed. Calculus quote, I've made great friends and met lovely vending machines. Nice. Weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, learning about who we were and who we could be. You know what? Like it always does, life happened. And it was wonderful. Calculaster uploaded his mind into the net and finally became the internet. Now surfing the web is 2,000% nicer. 200%. Damien found peace in the most unexpected way. He kept punching everything till one day he punched his own anger to death. Yep, you'll do that. He's written a book about it. Of course. Vera realized that she was a character in a video game which infuriated her. Ah, nice. A little self-awareness there. Spent her life making connections and building power because she's not part of the game. She plays the game. So be careful. Maybe now she's the one pulling your strings. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prime might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we're young and unafraid, and we're ready to start. Oh, come on, we gotta enjoy the montage. Polly.
I'm gonna take you all tonight on
Nice section of knives.
You will see how we have fun alright when sunlight's gone and it's time for dark. But feelings still vanish. The fun is still flourish. Checking at the entrance right on time. Got your tokens, got your glass. Just try to loosen up your mind. Get
Oh no, the fire character doesn't want to play with fire. Monster had on it.
The fun is still flourish.
Karaoke. An actual gun? Oh, hey. Oh, stage prop, okay. Oh, let's get drunk on life's beat. Oh, a paper map. Nice. Ooh, and 11 new images. Alright, one quick moment. I shall be right back. Water supply has been checked, and while low, it is still adequate. I have switched over the splits, so, you know, we actually did kiss a monster, although, is Calculus really a monster? Really? Oh god, that was so cool. And on top of that, I just stretched my legs, because I mean, I have been sitting down and trying to hammer this out for a while. Alright, back to just one player. We do the classic. I kind of like to woo Polly this time. Definitely the short game. That was supposed to be 30 minutes, but it actually took about 50, thanks to me chatting that up all the ways. Spooky High School, blah blah blah. See, if I'm not Oz, might as well force me to be another player. Certainly I'm the most attracted to her, but am I best represented by her? Oz is definitely probably the closest to me for the bunch. I don't know. Maybe she would be. You know what? Let's try it. I am not Blue, I am Vicky. Pronoun she, whatever.
Yay!
Expect experience, Monster Prom, blah blah blah. Alright. Go through this quiz. What is your soul emoji? The emoji that speaks the truth of your soul. Occasion guy with the term. No. Octopus emoji. Best animal on Earth? I know 5 mixed drink, 3 drug cocktails, and 17 sex positions that involve one or several octopi. It's no man, because that motherfucker is the middle of the he's fucking smiling. He doesn't give a fuck about blizzards. He has a kick-ass hat. I mean, like they know me. Democracy is broken. What would the best way of choosing leaders in modern society? Whoever plays the most hardcore-breaking violin solos. Put all the candidates in an empty room with a wild grizzly bear. Create a reality show. That's way too close. No. Violin solo. What would be a deal breaker for a potential lover? Coward, lacks manners, hates the outdoors, is boring. Lacks taste. Well, this is definitely the Polly answer. Yeah.
Let's go!
Alright. Now, if I were a poltergeist, where would I be? Probably hanging out in the bathroom. Actually, wait, no. Outdoors is sort of the party thing. Yeah, that day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how to escalate so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. Indeed. In +2 fun. That means you find yourself in conversation with Polly and Miranda, comparing the apps on your phones. Ooh, what you got, Miri? What you got? Well, I have this game, Misunderstanding of Mobs. I'm not entirely sure how to play, but I keep winning, so that's nice. Also got Scepter, which is like Uber, but for surfs instead of cars.
How majestic!
And Spooner, which is like Grinder, but for silverware. Oh, dirty. You know, I like my apps elegant and majestic. That's pretty cool, but do you have a rap chat? It turns all your messages into rap, but you can only see them for 8 seconds. Oh, so what about Vipke? What fun apps do you have? Yeah, impress us with something rad. Tiger, an app that can make tigers appear everywhere. There's nothing as majestic as Tiger. Not much, just this one app I made that turns my phone into a rad car. No, rad cars. You push the car button on your phone and it transforms instantly into a sick convertible, crushing some of your classmates in the process. Oh dear. Whoa, this car is the tits! Quite elegant indeed. You know, I have always felt that phones did not contain enough expensive materials. This solves that problem nicely.
Yes!
Plus, we can use it for drag racing. Let's go drag racing. know the excitement, you neglect to tell them you have no idea how to drive a car. Doesn't seem like a flaw here. What they don't know won't hurt them, at least as long as they don't expect you to drive that car. Meanwhile, you've scored a drag racing date with Polly, and you gain +2 boldness, and +1 fun.
Let's go.
Store. Well, let's hang out with Polly. Take your seat and... Oh, dunking on Vera. Vera are more interested in their phones than they are in you. And you do know better, you know that, yes, this is exactly what's happening right now. Nothing personal, Vicky, it's just that Polly and I are very engrossed in texting our financial slaves.
Yeah!
It's pretty hard to compete with some guy whose fetish is buying you anything you want. That's my fetish too. Not buying things for people. Having people buy things for me. Duh. Good thing he's rich enough to take care of both of us. You know what they say, true friendship is sharing secrets and financial slaves. Still, I do worry this arrangement might not be sustainable. What happens if he runs out of money? Our cash flow instantly stops. Besides, being handed everything you want on a platter, in this case the platter being an online money transferring platform, is almost boring? Yeah, I get that. It's a little less boring when you're on as much acid as I am right now, but I see what you mean. Oh boy. And if we should somehow turn this into a business venture, then maybe it would get interesting. And we could continue to profit even after he's gone broke from catering to our every whim. I mean, how interesting do you think business could actually is? Since he's so obsessed with us, we should tell him to do something totally insane and see if he does it. I don't know. A weirdo giving away his money and getting into hijinks is great and all, but I want to start making real money. I think money is fun and all, but my favorite currency is chaos. Seems like the ladies are at a very exciting crossroads. Maybe a random bystander can give them a nudge in the right direction. Easily grow this into a business, blah blah blah, pro thing, or just tell them to marry a llama. Oh my god, yes! That is everything to me! I actually had a dream just like that one time. Except it wasn't a llama, it was an alpaca. But it wasn't a wedding, it was a bar mitzvah. What? But other than that, it was exactly the same. Yeah, I don't think this is my scene. I'm gonna check on my illegal law firm. Catch you weirdos later. I'm texting the financial slave right now, telling him to marry a llama. Oh, he's already typing. Let's see. Vicky, you'll never believe this. Turns out the financial slave has actually been talking to a llama a few months now through a llama dating site. He says he's a commitmofo who's never really defined the terms of relationship. He keeps introducing the llama as a friend, but he knows it's because he's just scared of being hurt. He's taking this as a sure sign that it's time to brave and commit to the llama. And they're heading to City Hall for the ceremony right now. Yes. Of course, he says I have to take leave of our group chats. His heart and will now belong to another. Specifically a llama. Aw, isn't that the sweetest love story you've ever heard? I'm so glad we got to make it happen. Together! That is the sweetest love story. Or something. But hey, maybe you and Polly will end up having a love story of your own.
Let's go.
You know what? Let's keep up with the party. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave. Knocking a wand, the small magical Latino cat where he tells you won't ever be as fun as Bob the Scary Clown. You accept the challenge. You go straight to Bob, stab him several times, open his bleeding heart, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun. I think that's how it works. Really? Do you think that's how it works? Welp, it is! You gain +2 fun from poor Bob.
Hey, Boo.
Hey! Hey, Ricky. Hey, Vicky, darling. It's me, lovely fan favorite Polly. She actually is, isn't she? You know, I wasn't always a ghost. Yeah, this is about to get real. Hear me out. I used to be alive, but I died with unfinished business. Oh. I gotta live like this until I finish it. You might ask, what's your unfinished fan favorite, lovely Polly? I guess I can tell you. I never did the reverse Romanian Wilkinson. You know, sexually. Sigh. Don't get me wrong, I love being immortal and walking through walls and shit. But my soul never truly rests until I do that freaky sex move. Oh well. I've done that loads of times. Dude, this is the thing. I've actually seen somebody do the reverse Romanian Wilkinson route. And you actually have to get stuff. Is it worth cheating for? I think it's worth shooting for. Uno momento. I shall be looking up stuff. Prom. Prom. Reverse. Wilkinson. Ah, it's a secret ending. Oh my goodness. Be randomly triggered on Polly's route. Okay. So I think I get it. Improper? So try charming her. Okay, what? That's not how that works. Oh. No. Alright. Romanian, because we're trying to have complicated. Oh boy, such an anti-perv, it's almost cute. But cute in a totally unappealing way. Oh. Which I just said. Oh good. Wonder if an internal flush will try to find someone who actually knows about sex. Oh. Oh.
Let's go.
Can I recover this? I don't think I can. The good news is, at least, it's a secret thing, so I don't actually have to. I can save that for another time. Alright. Should have gone for the creative maybe. That's... And he has to teach him... Oh, nice! Sorry, I thought this was a repeat before, that's why I haven't been saying it. No time, half the party is following your steps, enjoying the groovy muska all together. The party, remember, you gain +2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday. Hang out with Polly afterwards, and she's about to share your latest M2 when suddenly...
my love.
Oh no. Not the space prince guy. Never fear, my lady, I will save you from this lavicious cretin. International prince, he's apparently here to block your metaphorical cock. Oh, you're so smartly. Are those tearaway pants? Sadly, they're not, my queen. Come on, buddy. My fashion sense does not operate on the same ethereal plane as your own. Well, I am persistently on fleek. I died on fleek, and so I'm cursed the road and the earth ever, forever, eternally on fleek. It is this exact on fleekness which I seek, for which, so you see, madame, I am a fashionista, assist yourselves to plan the ultimate wedding. Ours.
Oh.
Ours? This could be bad. You know, Polly is not above getting as a one-off joke. You gotta stop this mess. This is true. You know, I want to throw a party so dope. Polly doesn't want to travel to another dimension. A party with sex lasers. My boldness is higher, though, right now. Certainly when I tried to do the obvious thing, I got punished. Just marry the prince. By the powers vested in your quickie marriage of the license... God. You now pronounce yourself married to the interdimensional prince. It's a beautiful ceremony. You wear your white gown and everything. Your uncle won't stop weeping and congratulating you. Aww. But how did this... I don't even... Whoa, dude, you didn't tell me you're already married. That's sleazy as fuck. But I wasn't. Too late to backpedal now, Prince creeps a lot. Get back to your dimension hole before I tell the whole internet what a skis you are. And you. I'd be mad at you. But you just look too gorgeous in that gown. I do, don't I? In subsequent divorce proceedings, you get half the prince's castle. You gain +3 money. Oof. Good call.
Let's go.
Alright, so since I screwed up that interaction with Polly, might as well go for broke. Find Polly and Liam not eating as usual, you know, because they're undead. You know, the food in this cafeteria really is atrocious. It's hardly even worthy of my Instagram. Aha, what? I don't even eat the food. See, this is exactly what I mean. We can do so much better than these subpar culinary abortions. Oh, I see what you mean. You mean the two of us should have a cook-off. What? No! Did I say something? I'm not listening because I'm so psyched about this cook-off. At no point did I agree to. I've got a huge advantage though because I've cooked so many drugs. Oh, you think you've got the advantage, huh? I've been alive for centuries of culinary history. It's on. Two of them dash into the kitchen, ignoring all rules of law, school, and common decency as they commence cooking. Two celebrity chef judges appear to critique the challengers. I think they're both equally horrible, says the cruel British judge. I think they're both equally marvelous, says the overly nice British judge. Both judges to you. What do you think, tiebreaker judge, whose meal truly is the cat's pajamas? Oh, Polly's. Because you literally just made a pair of pajamas for a cat. What? Unbelievable! That's not even food! What isn't even food? That pile of yarn you're knitting in that frying pan. That's clearly a set of pajamas for a cat. Oh, is it supposed to be food? Sorry, I forgot what we were doing. Oh, Polly. Yes, it is supposed to be food, and yours obviously isn't. Oh yeah? Now how come it won the food contest, huh? Well, because... yeah, that's what I thought. I'll catch you all later. I gotta go find a cat to put these pajamas on. Later on, you run to Polly again, and she lets you pet her kitty, if you know what we mean. It means you get to pet the cat, so she put the pajamas on. What do you think it meant?
Let's go.
You know what? Nah, let's hang out in the bathrooms, actually. Because if I go outdoors, I'm gonna go just buy... well... something, actually, which would gain me something from this out? Yeah. Actually, yeah, let's try to shop.
Give me your money.
Be out there trying to romance a classmate or something? Anything, welcome. Bag of regular cocaine. Oh man, $10 would be awesome for that. Penguin mask, huh? Yeah, I need money to get that as well, so I guess if I am going to try for that ending, earn money first, start wooing Polly, grab that. Fire agent. Well, that sounds more hipstery. Oh, this sounds like it would be for fun or boldness. Both of which would feed well into Polly. There's also a gift that keeps on giving. So $0. Shall we roll the dice? Let's roll the dice.
Catch you later.
Sock puppet? They did give me a lot of creativity, though.
Let's go.
Oh god, but my fun is just down. Oh no, 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 no. This might have screwed everything up. Okay. On the small magical cat sips on a banana peel, you start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard and you somehow steal +2 fun from him. Hooray! Across the way, you see Polly flailing wildly. It's possible that there's some kind of strange new dance move, but the intensity of your eyes makes you feel this is something you should investigate. Whew. Oh yes, it would seem that our dear Paulina has once again been indulging in super shrooms. Grillu shrooms. Super. Pub-puddling shrieking. She is a series of bright flashes. Polly drops her phone to the ground and crumples in horror. You go over and help her to her feet. Did you see that? Oof. He's looking cute. Part where you took a selfie, shrieked into a bug-curling shriek, and crumpled to the floor. You do realize that you can simply delete a bad selfie. No, Liam, not the selfie. That evil blinding light. Flash? That was no flash, you fool. That was the final proof I needed of something that I've suspected for a long time. Sorry, I took these super shrooms. That my phone is evil. Now it has stolen my soul, using arcane phone magic. I told you those shrooms were super. Sure, walk away. You don't have to believe me. I know what's true. The super shrooms are what allowed me to finally understand the truth of my phone's sinister incident. Vicky, you believe me, don't you? You have to help me get my soul back. Of course you believe Polly with that. With logic like that, how could you possibly not? Polly is a ghost. So performing an exorcism would be bad for her. Let's do this. Oh damn, good call. I hate that. It might just be needed. Plus it says automatic gets rid of all those annoying ads. Can't be mad about that. Evil phone, download necessary tech as promised. It's kind of crazy that someone is so bad at their job that they rolled out an update that steals souls in the first place. This is a pure nightmare, sure. One of the top 10 phone company fucked up all the time. Right there all the time. Something that made phones explode. All the incident where the raccoons got into the warehouse and some part transferred the rabies virus. Patchwork Spindly. Immediately Polly's soul is expelled from the phone and back into her. The rest of her? It's not like she has a body. Whatever. First all seems to be going well. Indeed, Polly has her soul back. Indeed, there are no ads. But soon becomes a scene there's no ads because the phone automatically buys everything for you immediately. It also comes with a very bad iguana. Are you kidding? What am I supposed to do with a lifetime supply of protein shakes? Ghosts don't need protein. Damn it, Vicky. I always knew you'd be giving you a very bad iguana one of these days. Oh, did she? Because you have no idea that's what you'd be doing. But alas, it was. Oh, no. There's no way I'm going to be able to get her. Creativity choice.
Let's go.
Alright, I think we're going to change midstream. Would be creativity. To Liam, actually. Alright, should we switch over to wooing Liam?
Hey, boo!
Don't need to eat, so we just take all dope fix. Not tasted. Construction machine? Have you? I don't know, maybe. My weekends are usually kind of a blur, like last Saturday. I'll play a ton of time to crawl for your sex exploits later, Polly. Right now we need to focus on these food picks. Busy bantering, you're busy arranging the dope food pick. Complete your masterpiece. Actually, I kind of like the... Let's involve Liam on this. If we're screwed over with getting Polly, then I guess it's time to try for Liam. Involve him. You lever your phone at Liam just as he's about to snap a food pick, but his vampire reflexes are too quick for you. Ha! Trying to out-meta the MetaMaster, are you? We'll see about that. Liam levels his phone at Polly as just as she's about to take a food pick. Now you're taking a food pick of a food pick of a food pick! Whoa! Are we pointing phones at each other now? I want to play too! Stanley's partner's got our phone. It's a food pick of 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 a... We've done it! We've created the meta triangle. The most meta shape in existence. This is our finest hour. Cartoon dissolves into green columns of numbers and letters. You've done it! You can see the code! You're the one! Programming of the video game you're in awards you by raising your relationship points with a character known as Liam. Alright, maybe we can make this work out.
Let's go.
And that's for charm. Library is probably for creativity? Alright. Mining some bitcoins. Ooh. Anyway, you gain 2 bitcoins, $2 million. 2 monster dollars, so plus 2 money. Oops, reduced parts. So basically just normal. They're my favorite party favor besides ecstasy. You ready to get crazy? Okay, cool. The clubs? Not tonight, boo. Tonight we're gonna engage in my favorite pastime. Party crashing. Oh, nice. Tonight we're gonna crash this totally sweet baby shower I just heard about. And knowing you, I bet you had some killer ideas of how we should crash it. Ooh. I want extra babies. Yes, finally something to do with all those babies I won in that raffle. You do you, boo. Later that night, who ordered a dump truck full of babies? The pest guard, they're literally drowning in babies. Now this is a party. I don't know why they even call it a baby shower if isn't the constant shower of babies. All these babies are so cute. I bet I could fit a whole one in my mouth. You're welcome, guys. The drowning party guests actually do look pretty happy to be drowning in babies. Understandable. A week later, you each get a thank you note for reminding us that a baby is all about. Swimming in a pool of babies. You gain +1 farm and +2 fun, +1 charm. Okay, maybe we actually could woo. Should I risk it? It's not going to be a good ending. But Polly and I actually seem to be okay. And I've only had one positive interaction with Liam. I remember a good ones with Polly, and our last one with Polly was good. How about get creativity, honestly? No. Oh, no. I'm gonna go with Polly.
It's Polly time!
Come on, Polly.
Let's go!
I'm gonna pluck up your courage and ask your beloved, and... Wah! Not a chance in the world, darling. Oh no. It's not you, it's me. And by that it means you. So,
No way, Boo!
Oh, actually, you couldn't get a date for the rest of your life. Some nights alone in your bed, you wish sadness was an STD, because at least now you wouldn't drink so much of it. Ow. Ow. Should have gone for Liam. The most epic was blah blah blah. Life does happen. Doing lots. Because now she appears to be hallucinating people and acts as their spirit animal. Damien loved fire to the very end. Unfortunately, it wasn't a super legal affair, and ended up in prison for arson. Fortunately, prison was flammable. Prison that way. Liam started an iconoclastic band that broke all conventions. Their latest album has been a set. It has no songs at all. The album is actually just a banana set on fire. Should have gone for Liam. Those 3 weeks, and it was gone just like that. Plenty of battles left in the war. Blah blah blah. Ooh. 7 new images in the gallery. That didn't work out. Well, I mean, I guess we were doing good with Liam, so... Alright, aiming for Liam. Now let's do DLC. Short game. Get high, blah blah blah. Sticky. Cute, I gotta admit. No, I like red.
Here we go!
Blah blah blah. I guess if I hit escape, yeah, it just goes straight to the quiz. Good. 5 people left, and suddenly they start to get naked for no good reason. What do you do? Be nice and bring them a snack. Good. Sexy Cluedo. Be nice and bring them a snack. No. Get naked, I think. Radioactive possum just bit you. What superpower do you get? Get the desired reaction, seducing, writing fan fiction. I definitely think fanfic. Cool gift for your anniversary, you totally forgot. Quick compliment idea for a great gift. Remove all the eyes, anything on fire. Pony, always a pony. A toy that makes silly noises. I would say a friendly Roomba with wombly eyes, especially if I'm going for Liam. Okay, well no Liam choices, so that'd be okay. Wild party in traditional waters. Launching business advice, no. Crimes, no. Experimental enough to give you a seizure. Well, this has got to be a Liam option. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was heartbreaking.
Let's do this!
Yeah, red. Okay, so library actually is for money. Not that. Bathrooms are finally in there? No. I bet you auditorium, actually. As if the news themselves descend to give you figurative oral sex. Sounds about right. Performance is intense and inspiring. Remembered for generations, was pretty rad. +2 creativity. Nice. Okay. About Liam showing calculus with some images on his phone. Oh, here we go.
My friends.
Ooh. Okay, I've read this one already. Oh, resume. I can't skip it even though I know it. Now, let's go straight for Liam.
Server error.
Try humility subroutine.
Ooh.
Oh, is that what's going on? I'm completely unflattered or whatever. Indeed, Red, I am disappointed not to be your choice for From, but I respect your decision.
Farewell.
You're canoodling. I think overloading a capacitor attempting to measure your affection. I think I overloaded a capacitor. Measure your affection, I must replace it.
Cool.
Good thing he didn't notice you screwing with the circuitry to prevent him calculating your admiration. I almost lost that argument. Yes. Truth in this thing is actually just a character and being your admiration probably could be objectively measured. But I think it's best for everybody if that number remains a secret. +1, +2 farts, and +1 smarts. Alright.
Let's do this!
Alright, well, let's try hanging out with Liam here. Strongest and smartest men you know. Liam appears to be taking a very intense picture of some bizarre-looking food. Scarling is about as confused as you are currently. Liam, food is delicious. Okay, that's a good outfit for him. It's for eating, that's why they call it lunchtime. If those statements run, they also aren't quite connected. Scott, if I had the capacity to eat, I assure you, I would still ignore the actual contents of the food in favor of finding the perfect combination of the flawless Instagram post. Oh, I see. You're going to post a picture to advertise the food that people who can actually eat. You're so smart. I'd be happy to eat your food for you. I'm afraid your palate is way too unsophisticated to appreciate these rare Japanese delicacies. Ooh, they're Japanese? Do you have any Scott snacks? Scott snack? You know what? Fine. I've taken all the pictures I need. Eat whatever you want. Thanks, Liam. Ooh, they look all so yummy. I don't know where to start. Red, any ideas? Maybe your choice of snack can get one of these boys to want to snack on you. Innuendo, not literally. For that. The Scott snacks? Oh, no. It's gotta be the lychee flavored fruit custard with a side of tofu. Oh, Red. I always knew you were a monster of impeccable taste. Actually, that isn't true. I assume everyone has horrible taste and a useless aesthetic. But in this case, it's pretty clear that this assumption does not apply to your beautiful self. Did I say beautiful? I meant your aesthetic is beautiful. Because we have the same aesthetic. The lychee custard picture has already gotten more likes than any other food on this table. It's absolutely delicious! How could the way it tastes possibly have any relevance to a conversation about food? Liam, you're so smart that I don't even understand how you make any kind of sense. Thank you for being someone with whom I can actually discuss the important nuance of Japanese food pictures. It appears to be you and me against a very ignorant world. Yeah, stupid everybody else for actually eating their food and not taking pictures. Thank goodness you and Liam have each other. XOXO. Alright, wooing Liam?
Let's do
So far,
this!
so good. Alright, let's do that auditorium. I have 5 money. I think a lot of the good stuff kicks in about 10. Okay, let's do this for week 1. For week 2, we'll try and do something in the bathrooms. Or sorry, we'll try and go to the shop. Perfect job at acting. You act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience throw roses at you. 7 roses to be exact. Damn, roses aren't actually a valid currency or stat in this game. Anyway, checking for app to see if this could translate into something a bit more useful. It seems 7 roses equals 2 creativity points. Sweet. Plus 2 creativity. Aim isn't paying attention. He corners you afterwards, selects you on Instagram filters. Oof. What no one seems to understand about filters is that they're not about making pictures better. They're about making pictures browner and harder to see. That's why I use my own proprietary filter for almost all my photos. Infinite taupe. It's also probably why I have only 6 Instagram followers, but must all make sacrifices for our art. In any case, I have to go. There's a dead rat in the parking lot. I simply must document. No, he really is kind of my guy, isn't he? As soon as Liam's gone, Miranda peeks out of an air conditioning duct. Goodness, the situation is even more dire than I thought. If Operation Make Liam Popular again is to succeed, you must get started immediately. What's that? Why, yes, of course. You're part of my operation. I force people into my service all the time. Yes, Miranda, you do. Oh, if you want to know why it's called Operation Make Liam Popular again? Well, he's been alive for like centuries, right? I'm sure he must have been popular at some point. I'll check this reports later. There's no time now. Phase 1 is getting Liam more Instagram followers. I took the liberty of having my royal spies discover the password to his account, so we can give it a total makeover. But what to do? Corn and bomb recipes. Hey, main homeless people follow Linstone. No, that's money. Corn and bomb recipes sounds more creative. Should... but it's also not what Liam wants. Yeah, homeless people. See, this is the obvious one. Since it'll directly benefit Liam in terms of getting more followers, but he doesn't necessarily want more followers. Creative choice is definitely porn and bomb recipes. I think the game wants me to zag. So, let's try it. What is porn? Oh, Miranda, we're gonna have a conversation. Never mind. If you suggest it must be something very classy and suitable. Put you in charge of creation. Porn away, comrade. Number 1 resource for weird dicks and domestic terrorism. Shockingly, this turns out fine. There you are. Want to share the great news. I'm Instagram famous. Apparently the filter game was so edgy that the backwards administration decided to close my account. But not before I amassed over 3 million followers. They're all following my new website, hotliampics.com. Of course, I'm utterly devastated my work has finally become mainstream. Yes, this is the worst. I'm not at all happy or excited about it. Liar. Anyway, I have to go take pictures of my lunch. My fans are waiting. Not sure they're waiting for what Liam thinks they're waiting for, but whatever works, right? You gain +2 creativity and +1 charm.
Let's do this!
Alright, so... creativity's still actually looking pretty good. Should I earn some money? Or go to the store? There is actually a book there, which I think I can afford right now.
Show me the
store.
money.
Just me and my shit, huh? No worry, all the shit can be yours if you have the money. Not me, though. Yeah. Safe approach. Oh, this is definitely a Liam thing. Liam thing, although this actually might be a bit better.
Catch you later.
Have a good one. Smarts went up. Probably should have earned some money.
Let's do this!
Alright. Let's go for Liam. Allows us to dunk on Vera, too. Tasting several glasses of wine. This girl has literally no rules, apparently. Yeah. Ah, wine. Whew. He's looking hot. The most exclusive of beverages. Even a vampire such as myself cannot resist its class and allure. Okay, look, she's a capitalist dog, but the cat outfit works really well for her. You know a lot about wine, then? I'm having dinner with the King of France next week, and I could use some pointers. France doesn't have a king anymore. That's what the media wants you to think. So do you know about wine or not? Alas, in my centuries of living, I've learned how to look good holding wine, not how to evaluate it. All I know is that I'm not drinking another glass of that one. Or points at a bar with Polly's toilet wine on it in permanent marker. But I wouldn't give for an experienced sommelier to help us judge which one is best. I know nothing about wine, but you're pretty sure most sommeliers just make stuff up anyway. You suavely recommend... Cannons or roast Mablick are an excellent way to mask the taste of poison. Perfect for diplomatic missions. Both seafood and blood. No, I like the tannins, actually. It has the taste of... Oh. You're going to poison someone. Of course you are. You're always poisoning people. Quiet. No, I'm not. People in no way directly associated with me are always poisoning people. Soon they will strike again. Francis, the suffering is just king for too long. Plus he called me fat at a party once when I was 11. Who is this king you keep talking about? I'm telling you, France doesn't even have a king anymore. Soon, Liam. Soon. Oh, great. And no, it's not worth it. It's not worth braiding her snakes. Alright, well, that harmed my chances with Liam.
Let's do this!
So let's actually go back to just grinding for creativity. Totally forget your lines, it's terrible. Don't let that get you down. Start improvising. That's marvelous. Somehow emphasizes the pathos of the play in unexpected ways, and that's saying something, since half of your impositions are rap battle against your inner fears. Pretty hot. You gain +2 creativity. Afterwards, Miranda beckons you from a darkened corner. Psst, co-conspirator, over here. Baseball operation of Make Liam Popular again was an overwhelming success. Liam is internet popular. Now just to make him real life popular. Oh no. Better way than making him prom king. Which when I asked him to prom king, he said, and I quote, "Never, never, not in 100 years, and that's not an exaggeration, but I've lived for 100 years and I've never run for prom king, so there you go." Thank you, Liam. Which is clearly his cryptic waves. Miranda, no. Murdered the current prom king after establishing Liam as his rightful heir, but I couldn't find any bloodline charts to work from. Democratic election the school is holding. Yes, democracies are important. Now, how can we secure a win for Liam when he is opposed to running or making any effort to win? Address us of Liam to give the best campaign speech anyone has ever given. Pay 1 million people to vote for Liam the prom. Now, this is the creativity option, and it worked out well last time. So yeah, you look just like him. Squeeze into... No, I don't. Squeeze into some jeans, some suspenders, a lot of purple paint, and a sense of smug superiority, and gather a crowd in the auditorium. Ladies and gentle monsters, for too long our school has been ruled by prom kings who care about things. Caring about things make you weak, because what if you care about the wrong things? I, Liam, will never be wrong, because I don't care about anything. I don't care about my dumb... Oh no, or any of you. To be honest, I don't even care if I win. If I don't, I'll just blow up the skull with a hydrogen bomb I buried under the cafeteria. Walk off the stage to thunderous, terrified applause. And whether it's the speech or the threat of extinction, but William wins by a landslide. Drats and curses! Rumor says I'll be elected prom king in spite of my sincerest wishes. Oh, horrible to have the love of the entire student body showered upon me. Full blackness in my soul, which has so long gone and sheltered me from true emotions. God, it's thawing! Ah, interesting. This is terrible, and I am in no way enjoying it. Still, I should probably pick out a tuxedo, you know, so as not to appear ungracious. Then pick out a tuxedo. You even help measure his body. You gain... Ooh! Measure his body. You help gain 2 + 2 fun and +1 creativity. Alright, well, we're behind on Liam.
Let's
so.
do this!
Got no money. Alright, let's earn some money. From the library's PCs, playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision, but who cares? This time it's paid off, so fuck it. In +2 money. Scott strolls by, happily munching on something. Liam gapes at him appalled. What on earth are you eating, Scott? It'll be good. Oh. Okay, maybe mixed here? It's the delicious new flavor of Fangel's Pix potato chips. Maximum Ultimate Double Barbecue Massacre. Really? Because it looks like a raw severed goat head inside a cardboard tube. Oh, yeah, I guess it does. Could have sworn it was potato chips. Still tasty, though. Tasty? Tasty? Does wanton environmental destruction sound tasty? I don't know. Is that kind of a jerky? No, Scott, don't you realize that in order to harvest these goat heads, Fangles and Co. decapitated many of innocent goats every year? But what to do with the bodies of the goats? Nothing! It's a wasteful practice, indeed. Oh no, there's poor headless goat bodies running around and bumping into things. We have to stop them. Wait, really? I was just trying to make you feel guilty. I didn't actually have a plan of action, but if someone were to suggest one, I'm gonna write an extremely mean blog post. How can a blog post cause any kind of meaningful... Quiet, Scott! I've been training my entire life for this! Liam whips out a tablet with "The Machine Kills Fascists." Yeah. Liam, my boy right there. And he goes to work. The blog post he writes is so incendiary, the Metropolis Fire Department has to send several digital firefighters to put out all the flame emojis. Whew. Bengals is forced to recall their Maximum Ultimate Double Barbecue Massacre flavor, just to prevent the internet from burning down. Scott bids a tearful goodbye to his cardful tube full of goat heads. But you all agree it's for the best. You gain +2 smarts and +1 creativity. Alright, 2 more events before. I don't know who you are, and I don't care, because I get to dunk on Vera. Approach them and Vera at the table. Before you can sit down, Vera holds up a hand. Stop! It's the cool people table. Only cool people are allowed. Vera.
So mainstream.
I would agree with that, Vera said, but agreeing is something only uncool people do. Wouldn't you agree, Vera? Nice try, Liam, but I think we're getting away from the point. The interloper still wants to sit with us. Well, if she wants to sit with us, she's gonna have to prove she's as cool as we are. Without, like, trying to prove it. Trying is so uncool. So, what's it gonna be? Well, obviously this one is gonna promote Liam right here. Well, I guess it's going to be then, because there's no way anyone can ever be as cool as Liam. Let me ask you this, would an uncool person be giving Vera $50 monster right now? Nah, we're definitely going for Liam. Wait, was that sarcasm? No, of course not. Red was clearly being totally sincere. There it was again, are you two doing this on purpose? Now why on earth would we do that? Gah, I can't tell whether being sincere or ironic, it's so... Cool. Everyone knows clear and efficient communication is the least cool thing of all. You've moved with your open disdain of knowledge! I can't tell if you're being serious or not. Exactly. Vera and Liam invite you to sit with them and chat. By the end of lunch, none of you has any idea what anyone else meant. So cool.
Let's do this!
Oh no, we are riding that creativity stat. Like Freya, you aren't especially good or inspired. You aren't getting the classic creativity boost. Afterwards, while talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in discussion, so you decide to convey it through music. You start singing, and suddenly everyone else joins in for a kick-ass musical number. It's so amazing that the people who with you are going to totally get your point and change their minds once the song is over. You gain +2 creativity. Out of the way, you hurry away to your secret meeting with Miranda.
Oh, majestic.
Well done, co-conspirator. Operation Make Liam Popular again is a rousing success. And for the record, I did discover that Liam was popular for a 3-month period in the early 16th century, so the name fits. All that remains is for us to wait for prom to celebrate your deception? I knew it was too good to be true. My idiosyncrasies are remarkable, they aren't marketable. That was a cruel joke. I was in a bet between you two popular kids that could make an outcast loser into prom king. Well, guess what? The circus over and this clown is climbing into his tiny car and going home? Along with like 12 other tiny clowns, if the metaphor holds, which it doesn't. It's a bad metaphor. Goodbye. No, Liam, I wasn't trying to be mean. I don't have a mean bone in my body. I don't even have bones. Fish do have bones sometimes. You might check that affirmation later. Oh, fish sticks. If we don't do something to fix this, all our hard work and substitute are for naught. How can we make amends? Surely not with some sort of overwrought romantic gesture defying all logic. You tell Miranda not to worry. You've seen plenty of teen rom-coms. You know how this part goes. Yeah, no, we're going for the romantic gesture. This is totally a Liam kind of thing. And he's also that sort of Potter not type, where he claims not to like it, but totally likes it. Wait, how'd you know Liam was about to board a plane? Are you stalking him? If you are, that's fine. Isn't that what's all called what all romantic comedies have ever taught us to do? Yes, video game. Yes, romantic comedies are horrible. Do not believe them. They are the devil. Don't. Here we find Liam in the international terminal at Spooky Airport, waiting in line to board. You pass through airport security by telling them you're there for a romantic gesture. Because airport security might say no to terrorism, but they can't say no to love. You're too late. Whew, good sweater. I'm going to Belarus, where my calculations have revealed that nobody likes me and I can go back to being unpopular. You grasp Liam's cold dead hand in yours, and with perfect sincerity, tell him what he means to you. Nothing. Don't you see, you say, looking deeply into your eyes, you don't need to flee to Belarus to be unpopular. Because you will always be unpopular in my heart, which is coincidentally about the same shape as Belarus. I don't know what to say. Mainly because I don't know what you're talking about. But if I don't understand it, that must mean... art. You said art to me. Oh, how could I ever dream of leaving you behind? Alright, if it makes you happy, I'll return to Spooky High School and don that heavy prom crown. But only because I know that no matter how popular I get, there'll always be one person who thinks I'm only so-so. The people in the airport line clap and cheer, clearly not understanding anything. Liam accomplishes you back to school. You gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts. Also, you should visit the hospital, since your heart being the shape of Belarus can't mean anything good health-wise. Monster Prom. I mean, it's Liam, you know. Dude's hot.
How ironic.
Ask Liam to the prom. You bet.
Let's do this!
How ironic.
Who could have foreseen this? Liam and Red. Royalty. We did! It was all our plan! We fought for love and love won! Liam is popular again! Huzzah! Anyway, after all these years spent avoiding cliches, this doesn't feel as bad as I imagined.
So authentic.
Maybe doing a 180 turn from cliches is good, but embracing cliches is like making a 360-degree turn from them. So disruptive! At that moment, Miranda becomes so distracted by some other wacky plan and leaves you with Liam mumbling to himself. She's such a lovable dork. Aww. Prom night arrives and you decide to embrace all cliches, from slow dancing to actually having fun.
How
Aww.
unexpected.
After the coronation, Liam admits he's having a great time, which is causing him to reflect on all the cliches he avoided all these years, which he can now embrace. And he puts his hand over yours and says, and you know what the biggest cliche I've been avoiding is? Love. I don't even care how cheesy that sounded. Boy, that was cheesy. But you know what? You don't care either. Well, Liam is best at being purple. Nice. Oh, I got a secret ending. The lyrics may be the most epic and absurd. After the Monster Prom, we kept living. You know what? Life happens. Liam honed his most admirable skill and got a job with it. He now designs Instagram filters. Vera kept being fierce, strong, and stunning. Don't care about Vera. Some haters once said adult life would put that mean bitch in her place. But you know what? Vera ended up making adult life her own bitch. Back the job. Calculister went to Robo University and majored in mecha robotics. He's now 250 feet tall and fights against weird giant creatures, protecting Tokyo 3. For those 3 weeks, Monster Prom. All for Monster Prom. Once again, we're young and afraid. Alright, now is there any change to this? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright. 8 new images. Ooh. Alright, let's do the quick break thing, and then I should have enough time for one last wooing. At which point, the stream should be over, so... I shall see you in a little bit. we are back. So we got time for one more. Question is, should we go out with a bang? Should we go for that reverse Romanian Wilkinson? I really did want to woo Polly. And of the original crew, I don't think there's much else that I'd go for. I mean, Liam, definitely attracted to. Calculus, for sure. Damien, not so much. How's about... Oh, my mouse disappeared. Weird. Okay, well, tell you what. Let me just double check the route here. Trigger. Penguin mask. Okay. So basically just build up charm by that mask. Alright. First off, let's get that back. Second of all, since you're probably bored of me just sort of staring off to one side, let's go play one player. Original one, because that's where the secret ending is. Bye for Polly. Yeah, I don't care. Oh, Vicky, I can admit, is kind of nice. Oz is probably closest to me, though. I don't even care about that sucker. So, if I go for Oz, Vicky. Now, I had Valak when doing Vicky before, which was just completely silly. No, and it's Oz, pronouns they.
I can do this.
Skip. Skip. Sex with an animal. Okay, which animal would I have sex with? Dolphin, they're the only other animal that fucks just for pleasure. No one can make me fuck an animal. A purebred horse. At least I can keep a semen and sell it. It's worth a lot. Who said there was no savoring to bestiality? You pal. I'd say dolphin, actually. But that definitely sounds like... Why? Let's produce a movie. It's based on something about superheroes, the love triangle. Two super hot heroines who are like viral hit. Two guys walking away from mad explosions. They don't look at the explosions. They don't give a fuck about the explosions, but they reflect on life and love. But it's super dope and kick-ass, but they do so walking away from never-ending explosions. Or the most influential Russian novelists of the 19th century. They've gone nuts. They don't remember anything about last night and they can't find the manuscript. Let's get just a little bit today. Fun. Oh. What would be a killer accessory? Shiny armor, fabulous purse made the skin from your worst enemy, sunglasses at night, fancy brass knuckles, coolness itself, necklace with your own name, in case you forget. Guessing this is the poly option? Alright. We need money.
Alright.
Line, gambling, seems like stupid dangerous. I got 2 money. Good, I need 10.
Whoa!
Midterm for AP jump scares is coming up tomorrow and we're so unprepared. We tried everything we could think of to get ready. I rolled up a textbook and smoked it. That works. And I ate my homework. They're leading into the dog thing, aren't they? But nothing worked. We've only got one option left. We gotta cheat, bro. We just need to figure out how to do it without messing with the teacher. Or with messing with the teacher. Either way, if you can help us, we'd be super grateful. All the incentive you need. You hook them up with the ultimate cheating technique. Take the test like normal, then use this time machine to go back and change your answers. Write all the answers on the teacher's face. I'll never see them there. Oh god, I don't know which one would be better for Miranda. Or, sorry, for Polly. Just like normal. Answer. This, I'm guessing, is the poly option? I want... Yeah. Oh, man. My hand, Scott. popped off. Damn, Scott, you're really good at guessing when people have time machines. Guess you've got an incredible sense of timing. Now, come on, let's grab this time machine and go screw up causality. You're going to use that time machine to kill Monster Hitler, but this seems about as important. You gain +2 boldness and +1 fun. It's a bit of fun.
All right.
Alright, let's see if I can make up for this. As customer credit serfs. So what, you actually got serfs who eat for you?
Disgraceful.
I find eating to be terribly undignified, so I almost never do it. Hey, me neither. What other kind of crazy serfs have you got? Well, I have a serf to go to the bathroom for me, a serf to experience difficult emotions for me, and a serf to keep my silverware in alphabetical order. I even have a surfing serf for standing on top of whenever I go surfing. Wow, that's a lot of serfs. It's a fair amount. The only limit is my imagination. Unfortunately, my imagination serf imagined a way to escape from serfdom, so I'm all out of ideas. Well, I'm sure, with the help of Oz, we could probably think up some dope new kind of surf. Oh, is that so? I can't wait. Well, you're on the spot now. What will it be? Rhino, you should get a puppy surf. It's not actually a surf, it's just like 50 cute dogs. You should get a party surf, Polly. Surf to experience your hangovers for you. Ooh. Surf for me? I couldn't possibly. Why not? I do it all the time. But isn't it wrong to make someone else experience the negative consequences of your actions? Well, like I said, I do it all the time, and Father says I can do no wrong, therefore it's probably fine. Oh, okay, hell yeah, let's hire a dude to deal with all my withdrawal symptoms. Hire? Polly, dearest, we don't pay our serfs. We don't? Sweet deal! Polly hires the burliest hangover serf she can find, and 2 of you go out for the night of your lives. The serf is dead in the morning from the epic hangover, but the memories are well worth the 2nd-degree manslaughter. They are.
All right.
Alright, we still need money. Spend some time in the libraries mining bitcoins. Supposed to be something cryptocurrency, blah blah blah. Gain +2 bitcoins, which is +2 money. Alright, so I'm 1 money short. Later, you're minding your own business when you see Polly floating down the hallway texting, just as you're about to approach her. There you are, Polly. I've been following the scent. The scent of betrayal! What are you talking about, buddy? I haven't been pulling any pranks lately. Some very unfriendly person messed with my sports gear. They put my left sock in my right shoe and my right sock in my left shoe. Poor person you. Polly, I know we're best bros and you would never do a prank to me, but I think you did this prank to me. I smelled you. No, you didn't? Because ghosts don't have a scent? Maybe not to a normal person, but a werewolf can smell anything. And ghosts smell like algebra and global warming. Right. Well, if ghosts don't smell, then what am I smelling? Of course ghosts smell, like ecstasy-spiked rose wine and Victoria's Séance lingerie. Sure is a mystery. Hop on my Vance and we'll solve it, Scott. No, I think this is the Miranda option. This is the Polly option. Ecstasy-spiked rose wine? Dude.
Lame.
You know how much product I got that takes fucked up when you don't have a body? A lot. And substances for the unsubstantiated don't come cheap. I would never ever waste time by money by putting ecstasy in wine just for the smell. If I made reckless choices like that, I wouldn't have the cash flow to even float into a Victoria's Seance, much less buy anything.
Tried and failed.
I'm sure that wasn't what Scott smelled.
Oh, bro.
Wasn't? My smell was the worst overall. The betrayal of a friend. Scott shoots the heartbroken look at Polly, and you, and sulks off.
Huh?
Polly runs after him. Wait, Scott! I'm sure whoever played the trank on you was just trying to be funny. Oh. Diggs, better brush up on your undead substance abuse knowledge. What's that in the air? It's the sour smell of failure. You use -2 smarts and 1 charm. But I am happier with Polly.
All right.
Money root? so far I'm doing fine with Polly. So even if the reverse Romanian Wilkinson fails, I've still got a chance with her. So let's earn the money. Oh, this is a new one. This day you spend some time in the library species, sending malicious spam emails in the hope of stealing other people's money. Doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose minus 10 karma, which isn't the stat in this game, so who cares, and you gain plus 2 money. During your review, you get a text from, "Hey, baby, let's party." I'm gonna refuse such a formal missive. You track her down immediately.
Yep.
Hey, you got my text. That's good, because I need some help brainstorming. I'm going to a party tonight, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be lame, and that needs to change. It's a costume party. You know where everybody dresses up as their favorite humans? I'm going as a sexy tax attorney. But I'm not sure even the sexiest tax attorney can rescue this party from the depths of lamitude. Wow, it's a lame party. So, got any ideas to help spice things up? Oh, you've got some ideas, and they're the spiciest. Let's see, I've got boldness, fun, the best stats. Spike the punch with the mandrake root turns monsters into actual humans. That's the creativity option though, and I don't have that. Okay, you go as a sexy tax attorney. I'll go as sexy tax evader, or spike the punch with mandrake root. Turns monsters into actual humans. That sounds creative. This sounds more like fun. Let's do it. Oh no! Halt, tax evader! Polly cracks her standard issue tax attorney whip, knocking over a stack of solo cops and upturning the punch bowl. You stand accused of violating Article 69 of the Tax Penal Code. Alright. The fine is 1,000 human dollars, payable in spankings. You're more than happy to do the time for your delinquency. The rest of the partygoers get into the spirit, and soon they're all confessing to unpaid taxes. Paying for your crimes never felt so good. You gain +1, +2 farm, and +1 charm. Nice.
Alright.
Things are going well with Polly. So let's go
Show me that money.
and let's go for that mask. You want this, you sick pervert? I had no idea you appreciate a good old reverse one. Alright. Let's go for it.
Later, Gator.
You know what? All profits made are donated to a good cause. Spoiler alert, the good cause is buying me a new phone. Sweet. Wow, my smarts really went down. My phone's up. That'll give me a good chance with Polly.
Alright.
Oh. Let's work on partying. During recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes crazy. At one point, there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons. Okay, we've seen this. +2 fun. While Polly is still wearing the lab coat she stole from that human party the other night. She takes it off and throws it at you to get your attention. Ooh. Yo yo yo! The human party convinced me I want to be a scientist, but not just any kind. A party scientist. What's a party scientist, you ask? Well, just a scientist who's dedicated to discovering the secret to the raddest party. Through a series of extremely scientific experiments, I aim to discover what exactly makes a party good, so I can distill whatever it is into a vial and drink it. Or, you know, just have really dope parties all the time. Anyway, I'm gonna go to a bar mitzvah tonight, and I need some scientific advisement. What can we do to push this party over the edge? The electric side, both actual electricity, or chemistry? I want chemistry. Chemistry? Are you sure? Well, okay, I guess we are doing science. Later that night. And so you see H points, the electrons and oxygen second bands are what allow it to... Why is everybody asleep? What the hell, Oz? I thought you said chemistry was the key to a rad party. But teaching these guys chemistry for 4 hours and nobody seems to be having any fun at all. What, we're using chemistry to mean drugs? Like the only thing you can make with chemistry is drugs? Oh, this anti-science mind says exactly we need more women in STEM. Oh. I'm being lectured at by a video game. Polly goes home to her chemistry lab where she synthesizes a ton of drugs, totally missing the irony. She shares none with you. You lose -2 fun and -1 smarts. Okay. Obviously, I've got to choose the
All
balanced option. Anything that even looks like a smart option, avoid. Let's build back up that fun stat. The Rave. Small magical Latino cat. Oh, he explains that he's so worried people are so used to calling him Juan, the small magical Latino cat, that now everybody defines him by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just there are around 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you never forget him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain +2 fun. Polly grabs you by the arm so the two of you can talk, but of course she doesn't stop dancing for even a second. Yo, this party is super crazy! Too. For like the first 15 minutes, I was just regular crazy, which is fine, but I want to take it to the next level, you know? I want this party to be criminally insane. I want it to be a danger to itself and others. I want psychiatrists to describe medication to this party, and then I want to take that medication. Describe. Are you with me? Obviously you're with me. I'm hot, and hot people are always right. So how do we kick this party up a notch, huh? So, most normal parties exist in 4 dimensions. We've made a machine that lets us party in the 5th dimension. Let's steal a bunch of helicopters, stretch a net between them, and party on that. Kinda sounds like the smarts option. I think we'll do the 5th dimension. What? You fire off your 5th dimensional party gun at the rave and immediately realize you should have tested it beforehand. Accesses the 6th dimension instead, which is exactly like our dimension, except it's ruled by evil sentient butts. And not cool sexy butts either, gross nasty butts with beards. Ah! I never thought I'd say this, but get those butts away from my face. You can't. It's too late. The initial wrist has opened and the butts are here to stay. -2 fun and -1 charm. How am I failing all these things? Okay, well, no reverse marine here, that's for sure. Alright. We're locked on this path. Grab at your table to fund the coven eating, and Polly and Miranda screaming. We're under attack! Alarm, alarm! Summon the guards! They're using the bizarro mind powers on me. The cute tall one is my less attractive evil twin. She uses shades, just like me, clearly because the evil twin thing. We're not attacking everyone. We're eating. What do you mean less attractive?
Disgraceful.
Lies. Subterfuge. Ah, I can feel them in my brain, making me less cool and sexy. Ah.
Always the same with you.
Every single lunch hour. Can't allow your friends to be attacked. Quick save them from this fiendish menace. Ah, we're gonna drug their food. Reach into your pouch of drugs and pull out a handful of miscellaneous pills, which you sprinkle into the coven's mashed potatoes. What are you doing? Are you trying to drug us? Idiot, winners don't do drugs.
We're out.
You know what? How about we just move to another table?
Cool.
Haha, suckers. They left their druggy potatoes. Looks like everything's turning up Polly. Polly eats all the drugs of the potatoes and then decides she's a canoe. A canoe that thinks you're kinda cute. Oh. I gotta add a canoe to the next version of this.
All right.
At this point, I just want to boost my fun chart all the way up. Warren, the small magical Latino cat, slips on a banana peel. You start to laugh. Asks you to stop. Hey, but I'm stealing fun from him. You see Polly looking unusually depressed. She's usually up on hella drugs at this time of day. You ask what's up. I'm gonna live forever. I was yelling at that party last night because they were playing that cheesy Fame song. You know, the, how was it called? Oh yes, I'm gonna live forever, duh. But then I realized it's, like, literally true. And forever is, like, a really wrong time, you know? What if I run out of stuff to do? What if aliens take over and they ban partying? What if the Earth blows up and I have to live in space with dumb, boring space animals? I get bored when the bus takes an extra 10 minutes to arrive. I'm never gonna stay hyped for eternity. You don't have to. Whenever you get tired of existing, just go piss off a priest. or meth? Meth is definitely the fun option. Hard to exist and go piss off a priest. My gut instinct tells me to do meth. I have failed the last 2 times I've been on that one, so...
Yeah!
Yes! Dang, what a dope way to go out. Feel like she died the way she lived. It's an abomination in the eyes of the Lord. Man, I've got so many cool ideas for how to piss off a priest. Dip all their little crackers in LSD. Oh god, please do that. Pour jizz in the holy water. Maybe not do that. Write a translation of the Bible, but way pornier. Do that. Oh man, I'm gonna stay entertained for years just thinking up new ways to make a holy dude mad. Thanks! It's a good day to you, and a bad day to be priest. You gain +2 boldness, and +1 creativity. Monster Prom draws near. Oh, I mean, it's Polly. We're a ride or die girl.
Hi!
Does it work? You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you? Wah! Not a chance in the world, darling. Poor life choice is how I died. How can I tell a poor now I can tell a poor afterlife choice when I see one. And Boo, you're a big one.
No way, Boo.
Wow! Failed twice with Polly. Wow. Wow. Obviously, I need some lessons in love. Who needs prom? You focused on your career goal of becoming a renowned surgeon. You studied hard and passed all the tests. Unfortunately, no hospital wanted to hire you because it turns out that going to prom with a cool date is an essential requirement on a surgeon's recommendation. So you never got a job, and in the end you became homeless. Don't even dare to think the Monster Prom isn't important. Ah, it's most diplomatic spawn. Yo. Alright, let's see what happened afterwards. The Monster Prom, and you know what? Polly's drug cooking skills proved useful and became a chemist for the pharmaceutical industry. Well, that one's kind of obvious. But in her freest time, she still cooks the real shit. Also obvious. Her greatest inventions so far are watermelon-flavored ecstasy and a thing called LS Dope. Yeah, that's good. Vera kept being fierce, strong, and stunning. Some haters once said Outlife would put that mean bitch in her place. Yeah, Vera, whatever. Scott turned out to be a genius and became one of the most renowned mathematicians in the country. Oh, come on. Joke, he became an athlete, though. He's still a bit of a simpleton, but as lovable as good-hearted as ever. 3 weeks, blah blah blah, and then it was gone. Once again, we're youthful. Man. Oh, Polly. Ouch. Yeah, I mean, who knew dating was that tough? Jeez. I knew dating was that tough. But wow, yeah, okay. Oh, hey, I mean, I got with Liam, which is good. And I landed Calculister. And, oh, that sounded like some pretty hot sex with Calculister. So you know what? That win. The loss of Polly was painful, but the rest made up for it. Right. Well, that's been a surprisingly contemplative video game this afternoon, given that we're talking about kissing monsters. So, yeah, I guess that about wraps it up for this. We shall be seeing you next fundraiser. In the meantime, donate what you can, and if not, we'll be seeing you later.